everybody. We are going to do our first lesson today, and we're going to talk about spring, the famous word spring. So, if you can see, there's some letters I wrote down. S, P, R, R, I, N, G. All of this spells spring. Well, let's talk about some things that are in spring. So, there is warmer weather. There is, now the trees are not orange and the leaves are growing on the trees again, and now they're green. So everything in spring turns green. Wait a minute, spring, green, those words kind of rhyme, don't they? Anyway, so let's get on with some more springy stuff. So what other things can you find or think about for spring? We are outside, so can you kind of hear? I hear birds. They're chirping. And let's see what else. There's bugs. Bugs are everywhere. What else? And let's see. Grass. Grass is growing because it's green. Leaves on the trees, they're growing. So, and my almost absolutely favorite thing about spring is that there are flowers. However, in my backyard, I don't see any right now. So we're going to talk about a different plant. We're going to label a plant today. It's called a clover. And on this clover in March, there's a bunch of them. So let me go get one. Okay. So I pulled up a whole bunch of clovers. So they grow from a root, and it's called a root system. And so eventually there had to have been a seed that grew, that the roots started from, excuse me. And so here is the bottom of the root system. You can see that. It looks kind of like a ball. So I don't know. See, is that better? Okay. So here is the roots. Then if you go down these stems they turn white, and then all of a sudden they turn green. And then look at the leaves. Look at those. What shapes do you see on those leaves? That's right, hearts. How many hearts are on this clover? One, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So let's see, these are called petals. So these have heart petals. So let's see. We're going to take one of them apart. I think I'll just take that one because it's biggest and you can see it. And I'm going to pull it from this seed, maybe. Well, the roots did not come off, so we might have to just pull it. So, let's see what we can do. Alright, so we might have to just pull that off. I'm going to toss the rest of the clovers because we don't need those anymore. We just need the one. Alright, so we have the roots. Well, let's find out. Let's see. Oots. Oots. What letter is that first sound? It's a R. R. Roots. So let's see. We are going to put that down. Now, the next thing I said roots. I also said seed. Seed. What letter says S? Seed. Good. Now there's something else that starts with an S, and it's a stem. Do you see this stem? Look how long it is. It's very long. Clovers have long stems. So stem, seed. Both of them start with an S. Good. Now, what about these? They're not leaves. They are petals. Petals. Remember, that sound is a puff of air. So, puff, petal. Good. And remember, they are all hearts. 1, 2, 3. Hearts. Some clovers have more petals. Some of them have less. Just depends. There's a lot of spring-like creatures that eat these. Deer eat these. Rabbits eat these. They're everywhere. So, let's go ahead and label. So, let me see. What color do we want? Miss Nelia likes brown. Here it is. It's hiding. Okay. Okay, so, for my seed, I'm going to pull that off. Seed. It's kind of weird. If you want to pull these up in your yard, that's okay, but be careful. Be careful for bugs and snakes. Oh my gosh, snakes. Okay, so we're going to do seed. And this is a seed. Let me put that down and I'll show you. I might need to go get some tape, but maybe not. Alright, so that is the word seed. And this is going to go right next to it. Maybe that's better. You can see my face. Seed, okay? Seed. Now, let's do roots. So let's see if we can sound that one out. R. Let's see if I can go this way. You might do better. Nope. Miss, no, you can't write that way. All right. R. O. O says ooh. And T. S. Roots. R. O. O. T. S. Roots. And the roots, remember, look like this. And they'll go right there. Now, the next thing, remember we said stem. S, T, remember? E, and M. Stem. Stem. Right there. And the stem is that long piece. So we can go ahead and pull that off because we don't need them in. Stem. And it'll go right there. Maybe you can get glue, maybe you can get tape, or you can just put them on the paper. If you have this, you can do it. If you don't want to, you can find them and just talk about them. That's absolutely up to you. And then the last thing we talked about were petals. Petals. And they are these. And they were petals. Petals. Good. And what shape were those? Hearts. So in March, there's clovers and lots of love too, because there's hearts. So I'm going to put heart. And heart is always spelled funny. So petals, stem, root, and a seed. There we go. And that concludes our spring lesson for this morning. All right. See y'all later. Hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this. You can go find flowers and see if you can separate those. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.